Hey, hello guys. Right, I'm going to show you a gameplay video, and it's going to be Pro Evolution Soccer 2012 on the Xbox. This is an online game, a ranked game. Can't mind the guy's name. I did try to record a commentary, but while I was playing, but I couldn't get it, so I've recorded the game, and I'm just doing a commentary over the top of that now. Also, I remember how the game ends, but this is like the first time I've kind of watched the game back as I'm doing the commentary. This is one of my favourite games for the last wee while. I was a huge, massive Pro Evo fan back in the day, like a lot of us that kind of my age. You know, Pro Evolution on the last generation was the better game. By miles and miles it was the better game. Better than FIFA. FIFA was more arcadey. Pro Evolution, PES, was more realistic. Even though it never had the real names, the real teams, colours, all the rest of it, FIFA had it all. FIFA had the licence for it all. Pro Evo was the better game. By the way, this is me, white, Real Madrid. 9 times out of 10, when you play a ranked game, the person will pick Barcelona. I mucked up there, didn't I?
He continues the run, looking towards the
Messi. I think Messi is like a 98. He's 98 or 100. So 9 times out of 10, the people will pick Barcelona. I usually tend to pick, and I've always done this throughout the football games when I'm online, I've always tend to pick like a 4-star team or a 4.5-star team, so it's just underneath the 5-star team. Way back in the Pro Evo, when it was on the Xbox Pro 5, I used to play with Atletico Madrid and Valencia, teams like that. So, where was I now? I was a huge fan of Pro Evo. Everybody knows it was the better game. And then it came to this generation. I had Pro 6. Oh, that's an absolute peachy goal. I remember scoring that. Can you see that wee play there? And get into Kaka. Kaka goes forward, gets the ball back. One touch. Top corner. So where was I? Right, so we were all fans of Pro Evo back in the day, and then we came to this generation. Pro 6 came out, and it was good, but it wasn't what we expected. It wasn't a huge, massive jump from Pro 5, and then the games just seemed to get worse. Pro 2008, I never even bought. 2009, online was a nightmare, so I moved to FIFA. FIFA was the better game. And then FIFA took over, and FIFA became more realistic, and online was brilliant. It was lag free. So after 3 years of playing FIFA, I got bored of FIFA, and I heard good things about Pro PES 11, that they were getting back. Oh, superb save by the Barcelona keeper there. So I decided, I'd done a lot of research. I looked at forums and that, and the people were saying that PES 12 was, they were kind of back. You get a good feeling of it. There's still flaws in it, but people that are playing it, you get a good feeling when you score. You get that same feeling you did way back when the old Pro, Lincoln moves up and he should have scored there, like, passing and all that. You get a good feeling. So I think I had FIFA. I had the latest FIFA and I got rid of it because I hated it. And I bought this. And as soon as I bought it, I totally loved it. Yes, it's still got flaws, but it's it is kind of back. At this moment in time, if I look at my stats, I've put over 80 hours online with this game. And so I'm not playing it as much as I did when I first got it. when I got this, whatever, this after it came out, I played it non-stop. That's all I ever played. And I don't get a lot of time to play games, so to put 80 hours into a game is just, you know, it's kind of unheard of for me because I've not got the time, but that's how much I've played it. And now things are starting to come in that annoy me, you know, because I'm noticing different things. Like, you go online, 9 times out of 10 everybody goes Barcelona. Now at the start you think, oh well, who cares, I'll just go my team, they can go their team, and if I beat them I'm going to get the better feeling. Yes, but you go Barcelona, you get a lot of lucky goals because the players are, you know, so good. So this is why I don't usually go Real Madrid, but then when this person, I hadn't played pro for a wee while,
and yes, he can shoot.
I hadn't played it for a month or two, so I went and picked Real Madrid.
It had goal written all over it, but he managed to pull off a wonderful stop.
The team I used to pick was Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur.
Amit out in top. Running with the ball at his feet.
All the way through. Oh.
By the keeper.
Brilliant bit of football there.
It couldn't have been closer, but what a great last.
Also, when you notice is because obviously I think I've played an hour and a half of the Champions League, because you've got the Champions League. Oof! Yeah, bandit. And again! Oh. You've got the real Champions League in here. And so I played an hour and a half of that, and then the rest of my time online. And it's fun. I really loved playing this, because that is, like I've said, at this moment in time I've kind of stopped playing it as much, because I've had my fun at it, and I've had. And as soon as a game starts, as soon as I start getting annoyed with things and start getting annoyed with people, I'll stop playing it, because I'm not going to be playing a game that, you know, I get annoyed of, or get annoyed at people. 99% of the time you're playing online, it's Italian people you're playing against. It's Italian, Spanish, German people. That's who you're playing against all the time. Obviously, this game's obviously big in Europe. In these countries, it's
late challenge.
Now and again you play somebody from the UK, but it's mainly all European, Italian, and German. A lot of Germans in that play it.
The one goal between the two sides. What about this?
Oh, gee. To me that was a lucky goal, but then I would say that because it's against me. But there's lots of good things in here. You obviously when you're playing, you start off with so many points. So you win a game, you get points. You lose a game, you lose points, right? And then at the end of the week, it'll pit you, depending on how many points you've got, it'll pit you into the corresponding division. I think there's 5 divisions. I think that at this moment in time when I'm playing this, I'm in Division 4. So when I go to a ranked match, I should get paired up. I should get paired up with somebody similar to me, either in Division 4 or similar points. Obviously, if there's nobody there, it'll go closer, you know, further out and further out.
Cuts it out.
But what they do every hour, see, that was rubbish there. That was absolute rubbish.
Absolute screamer.
Unbelievable.
My keeper passed it, but he's got into it quick. See, which I know you can do that, but see, me myself, I wouldn't be doing that. But that's what they do, especially when your keeper. It's when your keeper kicks it out and he's got a bye kick, and then you get these people that run to your defender to stop you from passing it to your defender. Whereas me, I think that's unsporting, because you know, as I get older, you realise these things, and you know, I don't want a cheap goal.
Get more width in their play, be more of an expansive game.
Just one goal separates them, 2-1 on the score sheet. Barcelona.
Right, so with this one, every hour, I think I was saying, and I've stopped saying it. Oh, wait, I think I score here. Ronaldo. Oh, it's a beauty.
It's in. A volley of true quality.
True quality. Every hour is a competition. Some of these competitions might just be like the Konami Cup, so it's open to everybody. But you also get like the Division 4 Cup, or a Division 5 Cup, Division 3 Cup, and obviously you've got to be in that division to be in that cup. I've I've got to the final a few times of these competitions. What happens is the first 300 people that sign up for it start. So say it starts at, it's usually on the hour the competition start. So at 3 o'clock the division 4 or whatever will start. So it's the first 300 people to get in there. And what happens is you play as many games as you can in an hour. And it's 5-minute halves. Usually you can get maybe 4 games, squeeze maybe 5 games in. And what it does, it takes the best results over 3 matches. It has to be 3 consecutive matches. So you could play a first match and lose, but it doesn't matter because you're going to play a second, third and fourth. And if you win them, that's what it's going to take you as. So that will be 9 points you get. So then it takes the top 18 people. Real Madrid passes it. Goal. Get in. So it'll take the top 18 people after that hour, and then you go to the top 16. Top 16, then you go to the knockout round, and then it's just a knockout till you get to the final, which is brilliant because sometimes it's a different kind of challenge, and loads of times I've played and you never make it, but you get to play and you're playing for something. And a few times I've got to the final. I think I've got to the final twice, and I got to another final and I was on fire, and something happened with the connection and the other person seemed to win it. I was like, oh, I was totally gutted.
Real Madrid with a set piece.
And obviously the further you get in the tournament, you get to the final, you lose a tournament, but you get a big load of points for getting to the final.
Oh, unlucky.
Listen, time after time the chances are being created, but the accuracy...
You've also got all your other elements, your kind of be a pro, but I think it's called be a legend, where you just pick one player and you build them up and all that kind of stuff.
And the shots!
Ah, see, that's Messi. He went right round all my defenders and scored.
Back in it straight away.
What a wonderful reply.
Because the ball just seems to stick to Messi's feet. Aye, so I mean I totally got my money's worth out of this game. I mean I got this a few months after it came out. So this came out I think the end of September. I must have got it maybe November time. I think I got it for 25, paid 25 for it. Played it for months non-stop. But it's only now that I don't play it as much. I mean I recorded this match and I've been playing it the last few days. Every now and again you see a wee bit slow down, but overall the lag, you don't get a lot of lag, which I'm pleased about. I mean, sometimes you will get just wee tiny bits, but then you're playing mostly Europeans. I mean, I played a guy the other night, and the second half did get a bit laggy. And I was like, oh, for goodness sake. But then I went to check and the guy's for Japan. I was like, oh, for goodness sake. No wonder you get a wee bit of lag. The distance between Scotland and Japan.
Well, what they seem to need is more telling use of the ball across the park.
And you've also got, if somebody scores a goal or something happens, you can press your button and you've got a list of 4 things you can say to them. And there's predetermined sentences in there, good goal, I'll get that back, this kind of stuff. But you could actually go into your editing and put your own ones in, which I've done. But you don't get a lot of people speaking to you, obviously, because they're maybe foreign and they speak a lot of English, maybe. But
Higuain, wonderful through ball over the top.
Oh, gets to the end of the ball, Ronaldo turns him. He's looking for somebody in the middle. Oh, what?
Well, listen, for effort, I think they have to get 10 out of 10, but their accuracy is poor, and they should be making more of these great opportunities.
Right, I'm just going to shut up now, because I seem to have blubbered on and on. Starting all the way through here. Starting and starting. So I'll leave it here. I'll leave it to the rest of the match. There's not much to go, and Aye, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time. Cheers.
Barcelona with a free kick.
The goals change games, and despite what we've seen so far, if this goes in, it can put a completely different slant on proceedings.
Booted to safety. PK. The scores are level, and all that remains on the clock is a mere 5 minutes. Can anyone get the game winner here? Iniesta! They have another go. And it's taken with some style. Oh no, what a shame, the flag's up. The referee says he was offside, and the goal is chalked off.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Daniel Alves reads it well. Nowhere near the ball. Foul given. Doesn't manage to get that one through. On his own, a teammate is waiting out on the right. Cuts it out. Granero. The referee blows, and it's all over.